here we are, 12 weeks since my first surgery, and tomorrow I go in for my second and hopefully last one, and have a lot of mixed emotions. First of all, leave it to me to schedule a surgery on Friday the 13th. It's a classic Amy Akers move. But I'm also really excited, but really nervous. As I mentioned in my last blog, I felt so good lately. It's kind of like, why mess with something that's not broken? But like I said, there's this burning curiosity in me to know what it's like to not have my ostomy bag and to live disease-free and be regular normal, I guess. Because to me, right now, it's just normal. I live my life and I wear tight clothes from time to time, and if I really don't want you to know I have an ostomy, you won't know. And it's cool. I've learned a lot about myself, too, along the way. And I've learned that I'm a really strong person. And I don't typically pat myself on the back very often. But I'm proud of myself for overcoming this fear. Because even in January, when I was signing up for insurance benefits through work, it was like, maybe I should consider short-term disability in case I need to have surgery. And it was like, no, not going to happen. And here I am, conquering it. And that's really cool. But the road to this was not easy. I spent a lot of mornings crying in my bathroom with my mom, trying to figure out how to change my ostomy. One day specifically will never leave me, crying in my bathtub for hours and hours because my skin hurt, and I was just frustrated, and nothing was working. I just wanted to be normal like everyone else, and the world was unfair, and I was just so unhappy. And I saw my doctor the next day, and she kind of helped me. My stomach nurse explained to me what I was doing wrong, and I went from changing things every day, every other day, to a week. I can go for a really long time without having to. And that's really when the freedom came back to me. It was like, my ostomy didn't bother me. I oftentimes really just kind of forgot it was there. It's just, another part of who I am. And that's really cool because it was such a long journey to get to this point. Well, I was finally ready to have it, and then I did, and it was hard, and it was overwhelming, and so many times it was like, just get through today, just get through today. There's just tomorrow, we just gotta get through tomorrow. And when they scheduled me, it was like, oh my gosh, I have to wait all the way to the middle of September. It's so far away. It's 2 weeks longer than I was hoping. That time went by so fast. Like, as soon as I got back to work and with background people that I enjoy working with and being in my element, and John started working at the same station as me, and, seeing him every day, moved to Lansing, and life just became a fast blur of happy. It's like, here I am on my bathroom floor in the same place I filmed that first video, which I will put in the comments below. And just go click on it and look at my face. Look at the difference and how much poofy has gone down in my face, in case you didn't see that Tumblr post. I posted a picture a couple of days ago, but I didn't link to it anywhere. So you have to be following me to be able to see it, I guess, unless you check it regularly, which I don't think many people do. But it's totally crazy. I did a Transformation Tuesday. Your body's not meant to be on so many drugs. And my colon and I, we just weren't friends, basically. It needed to go, and I'm happier now, and I'm healthier now. But people don't grab that, it's like, oh, after the surgery you'll be healthy again. It's like, I'm healthy now. I feel great. My life is really good again. But I'm so excited to find out what this is tomorrow. But I'm so nervous at the same time because I know that this healing process isn't over yet. I still have a couple more hoops I have to jump through. I still have to learn yet again another new normal, just shortly after a completely new normal a few weeks ago. But I have such great family and friends and coworkers that makes it easy, I post a picture of a bag I decorated and get a ton of likes and support comments, and I'm behind you, Amy, and I'm praying for you, Amy, and that's cool that there's a lot of people that I've hardly spoken to in my entire life who've messaged me and said, you've given me inspiration, and because of you, I conquered this fear, and, I've been so afraid to talk about it. I have the same thing you do, and, I realize now that it's not anything to be ashamed about. And I think that has really empowered me a lot. And I mean that in a good way, not in any sort of cocky way or anything, but I just mean that it's inspiring to know that I'm helping people by tracking this journey, because if you have IBD, if you have stomach issues, if you have colitis or Crohn's, you are not alone. You're not alone, and don't feel like you have to hide anything. It's nothing to be ashamed about. 1 in 200 people have this. That's a big statistic. And it's a shame that it doesn't get talked about more, because it affects a lot of people. But I guess what was life, and that's my soapbox rant. But yeah, I'm excited, and my photographer from work is coming, and we're working on the story for November, and it's gonna be different, and I'm ready for it, but I'm nervous, and I guess that's normal too. But I suppose that's all I really have to say. Just when you look at people, you don't know their story. You don't know what they're thinking or what they're hiding under their clothes in their mind. You don't know how they got to where they are today. You don't know the decisions they've made. So don't judge people. If maybe somebody's having a really awful day, and you swearing at them just makes it so much worse. Smile instead. Say hi. It's worth it, to take the extra 2 seconds. Ooh, dark. But just be happy. Be happy with your life. Embrace it and love every minute of it. Because you only get one. So why not make it the best? So as I signed off with before, I leave you with 4 final words. My maybe favorite 4 final words. And that's no colon and still rolling. Theo are my good friends.